I would have to speak in English. For me, these words are very, very personal. Horowitz, Zatzal gave me my first teaching opportunity in Eretz Yisrael. He treated me like a member of the family, confided in me, and was a true mentor and Rabbi. I have tremendous hakaras hatov. I speak these words ba'ahava, b'chavod, u'b'dema'ot. As Rabbi mentioned, in the shadow of Meron, the Gemara in Gittin, Daf Samach Zayin Amud Aleph, V'chein Amar Rabbi Shimon l'Talmidav. Rav Shimon Bar Yochai told the students, Banai, Shanu Midosai. Rashi, Lamdu Torati. Shemidosai, Trumos Midosav Shel Rabbi Akiva. Shuv Rashi, Birartim, Tramtim, Mitoch Ikarei Mishnotav Shel Rabbi Akiva. Breira Achar Breira. Just as Rabbi Yochai had his unique Torah, had his unique midot, and this he distilled from the Torah of his Rebbe, Rabbi Akiva. Rav Horowitz, Zatzal, also a unique Torah, unique midot, and these midot he learned and he distilled from his Rebbe, Rav David Lifshitz, Zecher Tzaddik Livracha, from the Rav Soloveitchik, Zecher Tzaddik Livracha, both of whom he learned from, both of whom he was zochet to be mishamish in Chicago, in New York, and in Boston. Bonai, Shanu Midosai. What were these midot? First and foremost is Ahavas Torah. Rav Horowitz, as I already mentioned, loved learning. He loved teaching. He loved transmitting Torah to everyone, to his children, to his friends, to his students, his grandchildren. When Rav Horowitz described his first meeting with Rav David Lifshitz in Chicago, and described Rav David's piercing eyes and his jet black beard, and the far hair that he received in the K'tzos, sometimes we forget the setting. Moshe Horowitz, Chicago, sitting alone in a Beis Medrash at night, learning K'tzos. And that's how Rav David found him. He found him sitting and learning. He found him in a Beis Medrash. Rav Horowitz's home was the Beis Medrash. The Sfarim were his friends. The Torah was his love. Shanu Midosai. The second midah was his golden rule of chinuch, chanoch la'na'ar al pi darko. His children, each of his talmidim, he viewed as a jewel, a precious stone. Each one had to be cut and polished in a particular manner to fulfill its potential. It was so special when I think back to those early years of DMT, Rehov Barbanel, Rehov Nili, when Rav Horowitz would sit surrounded by his children, this one in that yeshiva with that hashkafa, that one in that yeshiva with that hashkafa, and how he would speak to me with such pride about Reb Eli, Hashem Yikom Damo, and how that son needed to feel the earth of Eretz Yisrael between his fingers, and in that manner come to Ahavas Eretz Yisrael and Ahavas Torah Yisrael. Everyone a different path, all valid. Elu ve'elu, divrei Ohim Chayim. Over the years, I've met many of his talmidim whom he taught yet in Chutz La'aretz, in Miami, Washington, Boston. Every one of them said that Rav Horowitz was his Rav Muvhak, that because of Rav Horowitz, he's in Chinuch. Because of Rav Horowitz, he's in Rabbanos. Be it the Rav in Houston, be it Talmud Chacham in Ner Yisrael. Every one of them received that Ahavas Torah. Every one of them received that Chanoch Na'ar Al Pi Darko. Banai Shanu Midosai. Rav Horowitz had another midah in which he was outstanding. He was a menahel. He was a menahel par excellence. It's one thing to be an ish chinuch in teaching. It's quite a different skill to be able to run a mosad chinuchi. And not just to run, but to create. Yesh me'ayin. Rav Horowitz has his zechut yotzrim. He created. He was the pioneer who created the post-high school yeshiva program for the Bnei Chutz La'aretz. Beit Midrash L'Torah, BMT. Ezeu chacham haroeh et hanolad. He has prescience to see what the future held in store. All the one-year programs, all the myriad programs, they're all satellites of satellites was created in BMT. And he had the chachma to bring together such a divergent staff of Rabbanim from Eretz Yisrael, from America, from England, from South Africa, products of Merkaz, products of Chevron, products of Gateshead, products of YU, and to create an atmosphere. Hafochba, v'hafochba, dekulaba, any time we could find. And there are many here, dishes from Horowitz, Ahavas Eretz, still remember Horowitz on the Tiyulim, pointing out this and that, even adding to what Rabbi was teaching us, especially Ahavas Yisrael. Love every Jew. Many Talmidim were inspired to make Aliyah. Many were inspired to get involved in Chinuch and Rabbanos, but all were inspired to be B'nai Avodah due to the role model of Horowitz and the Rebbeim they had brought together. He left a beautiful legacy, still alive and growing, Banai, leaving aside all of his accomplishments, raising such a wonderful family, building a yeshiva, developing Talmidim. Banai Shanu Midosai, look at Rav Horowitz as a mensch, as an individual, his character, Simchas Chayim, even in the hospital, his Yashrus, his Derech Eretz, his Emunah and Bitachon, all of which were tested again and again. Harvei Nisyonos, Nisnasa Moshe, V'amad B'kulam, as Rabbi mentioned, Gevurah, with great strength and fortitude. Chabal al da'avdin v'lo mishtachlim, so throughout.